Welcome to the Odyssey of the Mammoth. My name is Scott Bennings, and I'll be accompanying you today as we venture back in time, back to the end of the last ice age. The lush vegetation covering these steppes marks the beginning both of the Holocene and of the extinction of the mammoth. Far from its herd, a young calf is spending some time by the river. The adorable creature is clueless of the danger it has walked into, as it enjoys its time near the water. But nearby, trouble is approaching. The footage that we are looking at is a simulation of the world of 12,000 years ago. This powerful giant, capable of breaking most things in its way, is the woolly mammoth. Its species has existed for thousands of years, even before that era, but wasn't able to adapt and survive into our modern world. Hence, this isn't footage from a real camera, but a digital one, seemingly attached to this particular female pachyderm. I can only hypothesize that we are about to follow her journey of survival and her inevitable demise to this cruel environment. But for the moment, there is another who is in much greater immediate danger. The young calf is fighting off some courageous hunters who have seen an opportunity to make a name for themselves. But its ingenuity is meaningless in the face of individual strain differences. Nevertheless, the baby mammoth is hurt and needs care. For animals in the wild, only time may heal all wounds. Or this cloudberry bush. This isn't historically or even scientifically. Regardless of the many wonderful plants and the great verdant scenery now appearing before the eyes of our duo, mammoths could not actually survive off this land. The warmer climates and expanding vegetation were a curse to the mammoth's way of life. It preferred the colder, previous ecosystem known as the mammoth steppe. These creatures might as well be currently staring into the fiery pits of hell itself. They will have to migrate. But a more pressing matter is at hand. It appears another ambush is about to befall our duo. Let us silently observe how the older pachyderm protects her offspring, if at all. Though I admire their courage, attacking a supervised baby mammoth with nothing but axes was a very optimistic endeavor. I can only assume those mammoths are now silently celebrating their victory. Come on, humans, don't give it to them so easily. Because it appears it's time for another ambush already. Good luck, humans. Using encirclement tactics is definitely a smarter move. Too bad that stump is ridiculously strong against those. That's cheating. Despite what prowesses they may be showing here, I assure you that mammoths did not cause the extinction of the human race. Do I feel a fraudulent air of superiority emerging from the mammoth mother? Does she fancy herself to be superior to humans? I wouldn't voice that opinion out loud, were I to be in her metaphorical shoes. I wouldn't taunt fate, because fate appears to have it out for her calf. There's more enemies waiting ahead on this trail. Yet, this would also offer a great opportunity for the mother to charge through them. 10 foes in a single charge? That's a strike! Huh. It seems this one might have a bit of a brain under her head bump. Regardless of the physically large size of their brain, mammoths were not known to be smarter than you. Please, do not mistakenly fancy yourself to be intellectual, you lowly beast. Now this is more like it. Spears, javelin, the throwing sticks. Decide to get rid of those pesky mammoths. It's not that I'm rooting against them per se, it's just that those humans have really given it their all to subdue these creatures, and they're being treated like throwaway jokes, faceless grunts, in a hero's journey. Well, I'm not having it. Someone has to tell those mammoths how things really are. It's a cruel and unfair world, and the story is one that is bound to end up in tragedy. They are slaves to history and the torrential passage of time. And they really gotta get out of this place. I mean, it's trying to kill them every few seconds. No, but like, for real, what is this? This is crazy. That's not normal, right? I mean, what's happening? I'm sorry. Perhaps I was being a bit too gruesome there. I suppose one could envision a certain beauty to the way those mammoths refuse to give in, regardless of the difficulties ahead. But it is only because they are unaware of the many dangers that are bound to plague their voyage. For instance, this river here could be a cursed chasm of the deepest regrets. The mother might be fine, but the baby mammoth, it won't attempt to cross it like her. Oh, what a useless boy! That's definitely what she's thinking right now. I'm sure she would just leave him behind if that thing wasn't sticking to her like glue. Not like there's much of a point to bring him around. What good is he anyway? Thinks he's all that, just because he's a little bit cute. Another combat, another chance for a favorite death wave to show off his absolute lack of utility. Go get them, baby mammoth. Don't feel too bad, humans. These violent creatures will go extinct in time. Though I suppose this was still mostly self-defense. And I suppose that adorable blob is doing its best, avoiding most of the hits so far. But, thankfully for them, this looks to be the way out of those inhospitable plains. Both the mammoth mother and the adorable munchkin here should be getting some peace and quiet soon. I suppose I must oblige that some congratulations are in order for making it this far. So yeah, good job. It appears we've jumped ahead to another part of their journey. Now, if the previous step that was corrupted by heatwave and useless vegetation was bad, this is another level. Mammoths did not live neither in forest nor this close to the mountainside. But this is one last barrier that they'll have to somehow cross to get to the colder weather up north. Especially if they're planning to go to, what was the name again? No, they wouldn't know about it anyway, so. Looks like there are humans here too. Let's see if those guys fare any better. Great job once again, humans! Though, really, I shouldn't be surprised at this point. But wow, this place is real pretty. And here on the left, we can see some traditional ancient human habitations, which are now, well, abandoned. Here are some much less abandoned houses. Feels like a bunch of clown cars though. Yeah, really know the way to break those, huh? It's kinda satisfying to watch, honestly. You guys know humans used to push mammoths off of high hedges to hunt them? It was the best way to deal with those invincible beasts. Doesn't feel like this guy has gotten to that yet, though. Looks like our four-legged team has turned the fictional equally four-legged tables on their aggressors. Yeah, that's a lot of fire over there. Seems like the real one isn't a fan of the flames. I'd bet anything those humans might use that against them somehow. Oh, yeah, that's how it could have ended back there. I'll be honest, I was picturing something a bit more cartoonishly amusing earlier. But yeah, this is that. Oh, did you know that elephants and mammoths are said to be capable of as many complex emotions as we humans get? And we humans, we can get attached to just about anything with a name. So perhaps we should give our duo some nicknames, since we've been following them for so long already. How about Mammoth and Little Flunky? I've never been good at names. Another river. You know, I almost drowned in one as a kid. Rivers are crazy. Oh, that's breathtaking. That explains the need for all the flames. So many drawings here. Oh, there's more people here as well. Looks like those are more equipped for war than for artistry, though.